Hi, I'm Paul, and welcome back to Helping Your English. Today, we're looking at the article for the B1 PET exam and how we can prepare to ace that article on exam day. Let's get started.
Alright, so how to ace your article in the B1 PET exam. In this video, we have 4 things to do. Firstly, we'll have a look at the question. What does it look like? Secondly, we'll outline each of the 4 assessment criteria the examiner uses. Then we'll analyse a sample article for the main features, and then we'll make a plan so you can hit your targets and ace that article on exam day. So let's have a look at the article questions. Our first topic is eating habits, and we can see there are 3 questions in that article. Our second article, the topic is leisure activities, and there are only 2 questions. So sometimes the article can have 3 questions, some articles may only have 2 questions. And we are usually writing for an English language magazine or website. Your writing is assessed on 4 criteria. The first is content. That means getting all of the questions answered. All of the content is relevant to the main topic and the reader is fully informed. If you have all of these 3, it's a great start. Basically, everything should relate to the overall topic. Keep to the main point and your paragraphs discuss each answer to the questions. Next up is organisation, and to get 5 points from this section, your article needs to be nicely laid out. First of all, it needs a title, an original one that you write yourself. Next, we need paragraphs, so it could be 2 or 3, and they answer the questions. Each paragraph has one main idea, the answer to the question, and that's your topic sentence. Then we expand on that answer throughout our paragraph using linking words to link our ideas. The other 2 sections are a little bit trickier. First up, we have communicative achievement. The examiner looks at your use of the conventions of the task. So, for an article, that means it has to be an informal piece. It's a casual piece of writing. We can achieve this through contractions and punctuation. Most of all, though, we need to engage the reader. And we do this by using interesting vocabulary. We could ask the reader a question, talk directly to them, and use interesting phrases. We need to keep it interesting and informative for the reader. The final assessment criteria is language, and that means using good grammar and some interesting vocabulary. The main thing here is don't just use present simple. Have a range of tenses. Try and get some other forms in there, like conditionals, comparatives, or passive tense. For vocabulary, we need some good topic vocabulary on our main topic. We use suitable collocations and less formal phrases. Remember, not too formal. It's an article, not an essay. This is your chance to show the examiner what you've got. And planning is so important to do well in this stage. We'll see that later. Now let's have a look at a sample article. We can see the title, Why I Enjoy Retail Therapy. Our first topic sentence is I really enjoy shopping sometimes, especially when I can look around without any stress. In the second paragraph, the topic sentence, personally, I prefer shopping alone. And in the third paragraph, our topic sentence is the best place to shop is definitely the city centre. So let's analyse our sample article using a checklist. The first section deals with content and organisation. All the content points are there and it's well organised using topic sentences. The second section deals with communicative achievement, the style of the article, and the last section deals with grammar and vocabulary. Pause the video, read the article, and decide for yourself. Does the article have all the items on the checklist? And here is a sample analysis for you. Here's our article again, and you can see that some key features have been highlighted in colours. The topic sentences are in yellow, the contractions are in purple, my linking phrases are in red, and I have some interesting vocabulary highlighted in green. Take a look at the checklist and look at the other items in black. Do you think that the writer achieved the other features of the checklist? Pause the video and decide for yourself. Now let's look at our steps to success. What do you need to do before the exam to get ready and make sure your writing is as good as it can be? There are 6 steps in total. First, you need to practice the article. I recommend between 6 and 10. Build your topic vocabulary. Plan before you write each time, including practice. Assess your writing after you have written using the checklist. As you practice, reduce the time it takes. And on the day, plan and polish your article in the exam. If you do all of these steps, your article should be as good as it can possibly be. Okay, now it's over to you. Here's a sample article for you to practice. We can see the topic is reading and the article has 2 questions. That means you may choose to have 2 paragraphs or you might choose 3. Personally, I recommend 3 paragraphs. Planning is so important to do well in the article, and your plan has to be simple. There are only 3 paragraphs with 3 main points, and then you need some vocabulary for each paragraph to impress the examiner. Looking back at our earlier article, this is what a sample plan might look like. We can see the basic points are turned into longer paragraphs. So, each time you write, I recommend writing down what is the main point for each paragraph and brainstorming some useful vocabulary to use. And that's it. That's our 4 main points for this video covered.
So that's everything you need to know for the B1 PET exam article in the writing part 2 section. Now it's up to you to do some practice before the big day. If you're looking for more resources, check out helpingyourenglish.com. There's lots more there to help you practice. Remember, it's all about giving the examiner what they want. See you in another video.